Hey, right guys, Trash Munchers Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 16 of the original season 1. We ended the last episode with Klaus storming into the graveyard, REBEKAH! So he's ready to kind of have the big battle with her, of course. I have the timeline of the Vamp Diaries goes ep 16 of this, then ep 17 of this. So I'm going to do those two, and then we are caught up. So this time next week, I should be caught up with exactly where I was at with when we watched it all those years ago, which I've been waiting for. But yeah, episode 16, guys. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to the originals, the Vampire Diaries, and every other show that I do, then my Patreon page will be linked down below. If you do want to join us on there, it will be in the description and the pinned comment as well. But for now, let's do this. REBEKAH! Mini Klaus and Mini REBEKAH.
Don't be afraid. I won't let it hurt you.
And then it's cut to him trying to kill her.
I'll stay with you, REBEKAH. No matter what.
And
REBEKAH!
yep. I'm curious what he's actually going to do once he gets to her.
Elijah.
So that stake there will just kill her instantly instead of just desecrating her or whatever.
How long do you think you can defend her?
Elijah will do pretty well, I think.
But whatever means necessary.
Oh, go on, Elijah, my boy.
He's going to kill me.
All right, stay as far away from him as you can.
Well, that's a brilliant strategy.
This could be the up, to be
that dead
fair.
bitch Celeste has trapped us in here till moonrise.
What if they want us to think that he won't do it?
Worry about that later. Right now, just buy me some time. I promise you, I'll get you out of there.
Why she ran into the one place where there's one exit? Interesting. I mean, I assume there might be 50. I don't know.
There was nothing.
Darkness.
It was cold, empty, and dark.
That's like my worst nightmare, is when you die. It's just you're self-aware that you're just in pitch black for all of eternity. That'd be the worst outcome. And you're alone.
You should see yourself. A murderous expression.
A self-righteous posturing.
You look like father.
Ooh, the worst insult.
I'm not him.
Well, if anything, you might actually genuinely be worse than him.
You were never the recipient of his cruelty. None of you were. Not Cole, not Finn, none of you.
That's also fair. Klaus did get the worst of it.
Your aim is improving. Next time.
You encourage him, Elijah? But he grows more pathetic every day.
I'm not with
Right, so this is before he was a hybrid as well, so he just straight up always hated Klaus.
If you can't hunt, you're nothing but a burden.
I'm sorry.
It's a shame we can't feed on sad-eyed apologies. It's your one and only skill.
Oh, ye old-fashioned backhand.
The boy needs to be made strong.
Okay, you would know near kicking him there. I don't know, I think you kicked a log or something.
Demonstrate the grace of mercy rather than this petty cruelty.
You asked me to show mercy to one who has wronged me.
Years ago! Oh my god, and you wonder why she did it as well?
Whatever I have done wrong, my guilt is nothing compared to yours.
Yes.
And when you have finished, I will grant you the punishment you deserve. Even if I have to go through Elijah to do so.
That ain't gonna happen. I mean, we've seen them fight and Klaus always wins, but still.
Davina's magic is your only shot at a cure.
Let's not dance around the obvious. This hex is going to be the end of me.
Oh,
Every
okay.
spell has a loophole.
When did he get Hex? Oh, he got Hex like 3 episodes ago, didn't he? So there's been so much happening.
The trial of REBEKAH Michelson.
What a relief his ego's in
It's like
check.
I'm watching theatre
Just speak your truth.
in the best way possible.
I'll make certain he behaves himself.
You stand accused of betraying your own blood. How do you plead?
I plead you to shut up and listen.
He's so petty, man.
You called Michael, the destroyer, the hunter of vampires, because I detained you from pursuing,
Oh, it was more than that. You know it was.
not to mention your own poor judgment.
And what about the one that you loved enough to call friend?
After she's
Why
got
did you
there.
forbid me to love Marcel?
Do not mention his name.
What has happened to you? I remember the sweet boy who made me laugh.
Well, like 3,000 years ago. I think he's long bloody gone. To be fair, they were getting along in, like, what, the 1940s that we know of.
I actually feared for your life.
Please!
No! Stop it! Stop it!
Get him! Do us all a favour.
You stand against me? For him?
Then why didn't he chase after you when you fled New Orleans? Oh, yes, that's right, he was here, stealing what I built.
You want me to renounce Marcel? To beg?
No, I think Marcel actually loved Rebecca. That's the feeling I got.
Rebecca, you
I was the one who brought him to New Orleans because of your wickedness. I wanted love and happiness, and you denied me the freedom to have either.
I'm trying to see it from Klaus's point of view. She brought the one thing he really feared here to New Orleans. But I just see it more from Rebecca's point of view.
Given the choice, I'd do it again.
Oh, do you think he would have actually done it? Oh, he got it. Disarmed.
Sister, leave us.
I'm not going.
I said, leave us, please.
Elijah's such a boss with his 2 weapons.
You wouldn't listen to her. So now you must deal with me.
Yes. Oh, Elijah's so cool.
The first thing he did when I came back was try to use me again to help Rebecca.
Well,
Be honest, Cammy. Isn't there something you want to?
Yeah. My uncle's sick. I thought you could help him.
oh, use Davina. Maybe not the answer she was hoping to hear.
That's not why I'm here. I care about you. I want to help you.
What can you do?
I would buy that, but she's had like one conversation with her.
We almost got away. If we just kept going, we could be anywhere in the world by now. Klaus might have found us and killed us, but he'll do that anyway. Would have been nice to have a little happiness.
I feel like they have to wrap this up this ep as well. Well, for the most part. They can't have Rebecca trying to run around again for another episode after this.
When the moon reaches its apex, Klaus will be free, and he will do to you what he's going to do to me, only worse. Go now and don't look back.
Oh, he's not going to do that, is he? So
You hold both weapons. Tunde's blade had put me down, but the stake could finish me off for good.
Well, unlike you, brother, I have no taste for fratricide.
can you just snap
I
it?
only hold this to keep it from you. And because I like to remember her the way that she was before we became what we became. She was an
He
innocent
was
girl.
good before all this.
Quick to
Well,
laugh,
after all this,
full of
actually.
life.
There's got to be years where they all got along as family.
You have no idea, do you?
What?
You have no idea what she was prepared to do for you. When our sister sees something that she perceives to be an injustice, she can be stubborn, impetuous, and at times downright dangerous.
Oh, is she going to try and kill Michael? Oh.
On the night she tried to kill our father.
What is this? Some melodramatic fiction designed to garner my sympathy.
It is the truth.
Elijah doesn't lie.
I often wish that I could revisit that moment, complete the task myself.
Why are you telling me this now?
Well, you're about to kill her, so what better time to tell him?
Your malicious treatment has broken her heart. So yes, she responded by summoning our father. Yes, that was a mistake.
I'm not entirely sure that I can blame her.
I don't know, I guess if she just did it, like, maybe within the year, it's so many years ago. It's not like she's tried to betray you since. I don't know.
You want to protect Rebecca? You'll need to use the White Oak stake.
I don't have to listen to this nonsense.
No,
Elijah would never forgive Klaus as well if he actually pulled it off.
go on. Use the White Oak stake.
Did that go
I'm
out
not
the
so
ring?
cowardly that I have to kill you, Klaus.
Okay. Okay.
Now you know how it feels.
Great. Jesus, that blade is so grim, just the idea of it.
And now I have this. So I decide who lives and who dies.
And I feel like she might use it on herself, maybe. I actually genuinely can't remember what happens in this episode, so...
I'm taking out that blade.
I remember Klaus being pissed at Rebecca about something, but...
Where is Marcel now? I thought he loved you. And yet he left you trapped in here with me.
Marcel's figuring it out. Don't question him.
And has found a new leader. Me. You ask a favor of me to lower Celeste's boundary spell.
A new leader, like they could, so could just run in and rip her head off in about 3 seconds.
Bring Davina to us, and I'll find a way to break Celeste's spell. If not, well, let's just say that I won't be the one to mourn Rebekah.
That's fair enough.
If Marcel were here, you'd stand a chance. But I expect he's already found another girl.
Even then, I don't know if they'd stand a chance.
Younger and prettier.
Despite your delusions.
Elijah lies suffering, and I will allow you to help him.
He could just steal the stake at this point.
You wanted me dead! Admit it.
Maybe. You wonder why, though, bro. You really wonder why. And like, he wouldn't have done the same. Sorry.
Maybe I did.
I know, he looks so betrayed. Sorry, how many times did he stake Rebekah? Right. Did he? He didn't get a heart, did he? That's not it. No, he missed a heart. That wouldn't be a death scene. Yeah, okay.
You missed my heart?
There it is. They're always missing each other's hearts.
Perhaps I did.
Oh, these bloody fireworks. Oh, they are right outside the
Or perhaps I never meant to kill you.
So like 5 people could stand up and look at him and go like that.
You made our lives a living hell. You tormented us.
Enough. My family. You. Elijah.
Oh my god, he has actually said that. I think that is genuinely the first time I've heard him say it. Loved, though, past tense.
And poor Elijah. He dedicates himself to everyone but himself.
Yeah, they've all got different issues, actually.
We are the strongest creatures in the world, and yet we are damaged beyond repair. We are the definition of cursed. Always.
Rebecca's whipping out the facts. No good scene. Now they've got over the anger bit of it. Go on, get out of him now, as he's suffered enough.
Now we're even.
Even? For what? Oh, because he did it in the couple of episodes ago, yeah.
A hex like that, if it's had time to take root, there's no undoing it.
No one, so
Fine.
he's done for good.
Just get Rebekah out, even if Klaus is free, if you hurt Davina in any way.
Marcel, it's over. You
Well-
lost. Try and have a little dignity.
She's a bit cocky. She's a single witch, where 2 of her comrades have had their heads ripped off in the past few episodes. Like Celeste just got wrecked last step, and that old woman got her head torn off.
I know you hate me, but what's done is done.
What's done is never done.
Okay.
What is it you want, Rebekah?
Same things that I have wanted since I was a child. I want a home. I want a family. I want someone to love me.
Still, nothing's changed.
And I want to live.
I feel like Marcel could help with most of that.
Then go. Go far
Oh,
away
man, from the
and
land.
never come back.
Rebecca's
We're
one
far
you
too
love.
damaged to remain together. Less a family now than a volatile mix of ingredients.
Rebecca's not actually going to leave, is she?
I will raise my child here, in the city you took from me. No doubt Elijah
Mike.
will choose to stay. You are free.
To be fair, that's all she's wanted, is to be free from him in some way. Well, yeah, I didn't think he was actually going to kill her. I did forget what happened, though. Rebecca was spitting out facts most of that episode.
I'll be leaving shortly. I don't suppose you have any desire to join me.
Can't lose both of you.
Elijah, when I brought Michael, I never for a second meant to hurt you.
No.
Oh, I love Elijah.
Maybe somewhere deep down, he still is the brother we once knew.
Very deep.
I wonder if they can get there at the end of season 5. Or was it 4 seasons? I can't remember.
Is there a reason why you lot are loitering in my home?
I asked them to be here. You and I need to settle this out in the open.
We did. You got wrecked. Do I have to remind you, Marcel?
I may not be able to beat you, but I came here to face you. to end this.
With words.
In front of my people. If you're gonna kill me for that, get on with it.
Wow, Klaus not in the mood to kill people today. Okay. Who did that? Oh, okay.
Good evening.
Launched him at a wall.
I trust I need no introduction. After all, this was once my family home. Your privileges here have been revoked. Marcellus, out of respect for my sister, I will grant you this one mercy. I will allow you to keep your life.
He's such a boss.
Hereby exiled. If I so much as find a trace of you in the French Quarter, it will not end well for you. Do you understand me?
Well, it's not the last we'll see of Mars. He could just leave with Rebecca now, no?
Nicely done, brother. You're beginning to sound like me.
Not quite.
I'm impressed.
He's got centuries to go till that happens. Marcel won't leave though because of Davina.
I see how much you love this city. And I am not the kind of girl who likes to share.
This is the last we'll see of Rebecca for a while, maybe. Like if she doesn't leave, she actually might die, so.
I wish you had finished building our home.
Oh, Marcel. She'll be back at some point, maybe. I'd assume it's called The Originals. You can't kind of just cut out 1/3 of them.
What happened to us girls sticking together?
Well, Nick and I came to a sort of all-or-nothing arrangement. I leave town for good. He allows me to.
What a great deal.
I'll pass that up. But I do believe there is hope for him. And the baby that you carry. And speaking of your child, our family has no shortage of enemies. She will inherit all of them.
Great, good start to life.
You make sure to tell that little girl stories of her crazy Auntie Bex.
Auntie Bex.
And let her know that.
Oh, it's the Carlin she did. Oh, not that she did anything, just his dad's chess pieces. I know, I can't remember. That's just actually leaving. Yeah. I feel like that's got to be her gone for at least the rest of season 1 now. Oh yeah. She made it out alive. Good ending. Good last kind of 5 minutes there. Well, the whole episode was actually pretty good, to be fair. It's kind of like the send-off for Rebecca's character. And a really good one as well, I think. I think if she comes back now, if she's to come back, I think it should be for like 1 episode off here and there, because they're still called The Originals. And if she's to come back permanently, I think they should wait until season 3-ish. I think that feels like a really good place to leave Rebecca, at least for a while. Because her whole... Not her whole thing, she's obviously had a lot of stems with storylines, but a lot of it has been trying to get away from Klaus. This is including the Vampire Diaries, not just The Originals, but trying to get away from Klaus, trying to be free of him and live her life and find happiness in some form away from... You know, she was probably willing to be with Elijah maybe in some way, and she would have been romantically with Marcel if he was to leave as well, but they just... Elijah won't leave the place, it's his home, and Marcel is too loyal to what's going on with Davina at the moment, so maybe he'll be ready at some point, but not right now. So, yeah, I think that's a really good place to leave Rebecca's character for now. Really good character. And very, very soon as well, I'm quite surprised with how soon she's kind of doing the big leave thing. And we know how this universe works. Maybe she'll have like 1 episode off and then come back in another episode and like, I got bored, I came back. I'm like, oh, God. But I hope not. I hope because of how they ended it there, they just kind of leave it for a little while. So, yeah, and then the whole back and forth between her, Klaus, and Elijah, the entire episode really worked as well. I'd say the weakest part was Marcel trying to sort out the spell, and you know, the witch being like, "Oh, I'm the all-being powerful. I own this place now." I was like, okay, you're a cool character, but let's calm down. Klaus and Elijah could just bust in here and rip your head off in about 3 seconds, but continue. But yeah, that was probably the weakest part of the episode. It was still fine. So we'll go an 8 out of 10 overall, I think, mainly because of the send-off for Rebecca there at the end. But a really, really great episode overall. And we have... Is it one more? One more episode and we are caught up. I think it's one more. Let me triple check that. I want to make sure I get it right. Oh, no, this website's not loading. I always forget it has a little Marley sometimes. You know what? Let's go with... it's probably one more. Yeah, because episode 18, so 17. Yeah, we've got one more. Definitely, I'm definitely right. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 17. Until then, take care. Peace.